Often, hey y'all, a lot of you ask me about where I make my music and whatnot, and today I tried out a whole new platform. This is not an endorsement, this is not sponsored. It would say ad or something of the sort physically on the video in the first 30 seconds if it was. This is just me telling you, just for your own interest. So today I tried out soundtrap.com. I use BandLab, I use Lander, I use GarageBand. Yeah, those things are good. So I created something short and sweet so you can hear the quality of the loops. Well, that's garbage. My speaker decided now was the time. My speakers. This was playing perfectly fine until I turned this on and decided I wanted to share something with y'all, because that's the kind of life that I live. I make plans and then all of a sudden everything be like, nah, we don't like you, and I have to just kind of deal with it. Let's try it again, shall we? Maybe, because that was hot piping garbage. I didn't want you to hear it that bad anyway. It has nothing to do with my speakers now. I know exactly what it is. It's the internet. Living out here in a rural area, basically. They have the audacity to call it the suburbs, and it's not. Being out here in this rural area where my internet connection does what it wants on a regular basis. You are watching me deteriorate. I'm coming undone because I miss the fast internet speeds that I had desperately, like super badly. So I'm saving this song. I'll go back to tinker with it. Ultimately, you have like some 2,300 free loops to work within and whatnot. So there's a lot of space for me to be able to play around and get familiar with this thing. Today was a day that consisted around preparation. Finished setting up my desk, my workstation, excuse me. All the final boxes from Korea came in, so it really was a total of 4, which I feel like I told y'all that already. But I'm telling you again, I unpacked all of those. There's still stuff sitting on my bed right now. Not clothing, but just like stuff. The bags that the stuff was wrapped in to make it as small as possible so that I could ship it. You know, my Korean study books and whatnot. I don't have a specific recommendation for how to study or what to use for studying. I just recommend that you do it if you're interested in any language, not just Korean. I came to the realization that my website is getting ready to expire. Like, not the domain name, that's protected, but the actual website, Multifaceted ACG, is on its way towards expiring, and kind of looking at what I'm going to do to circumnavigate that, dealing with the madness of YouTube making decisions for me about where content that I had on here from long ago. I got people like looking at content from like 4 years ago and whatnot right now. It's really peculiar. But they're flagging a lot of it, which could potentially put my channel in a real stanky spot. And it just, I'm ambivalent. I'm not sad, but I'm most certainly not happy, because it's always something that I have to contend with, and I feel like I'm not utilizing my time nor my worth very well, and I know it's necessary to take a break and all that, and I get it, blah, 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 blah. That doesn't change how I feel. So just telling you how I feel. So a lot of you have been asking me about Assassination Classroom. I'm on episode 4. Miss Vetch has appeared now. and I was watching it with English subtitles, and then the subtitles promptly disappeared, and my brain had to go into like smart girl mode and actually start paying attention. And man, oh man, I really do need to study my Japanese again. In conjunction, did you hear that? In conjunction with freshening up on my Korean. I luckily hear Korean every single Monday through Friday because of an album a day. But yeah, I need to brush up on that just as much as the Japanese. What else? What else happened today? Excuse me. I'm always yawning in these. I'm gonna watch Cautious Hero. Gonna check that out. I watched episode 1 and 2, and it's entertaining enough for me. The goddess involved in that, she is very humorous to me. But just looking for something different to do to just give my brain a break, because it's going at 5,000 thoughts per second. Because I feel like I have an overabundance of things that need to be done. And I'm a person who does well with a tangible calendar, and I don't have one right now, and it's jacking with me. Like just using the calendar inside of my phone. Man, I can't talk. My brain just went to a different language. Wow. Using the calendar in my phone is a severe limitation for me. I need to write stuff down so that I can remember. Otherwise, I'm obsessively looking at this thing and setting reminders to remind me to look to see what it is I thought I forgot. And it doesn't sit very well with me. So I'll probably have to step out tomorrow and do that. I might have some footage of stuff outside of this house. The reason you all are trapped in here is because I don't have a lot of Wi-Fi accessibility outside of my home, and then I'm on the cheapest phone plan possible. I told you that about my budget, so like I can't just like pick up quality stuff. Me putting that video on here of me talking about Dominate the Paint and whatnot, those were 2 videos put together, and it took forever. I did that with my new iPhone, and it was like, nah, cuz you don't have these kind of capabilities because you have a cheap person phone plan. And it's just like, yeah, ambivalence. That's what it is. I'm just ambivalent. It's been the longest doggone month of my life this year. Because, you know, January 2018 was the longest January we have all experienced. I've never forgotten that. But, like, and that's how I feel. So hopefully you're feeling much better than I am. I'll put thumbnails on this video, yesterday's video, and whatever else is left as soon as I feel like it. I don't feel like it right now. I'm going to bed. Bye, y'all.